Hey YouTube, this is going to be a really quick review regarding the Kotobukiya Megaman X models that are currently out. And that's the limited edition premium shard shot and then just the standard one. I bought both of these and I just wanted to make a quick review comparing both of them and some interesting findings that I'm having that I haven't seen yet on YouTube. I don't normally make reviews or videos or anything, but this was pretty important. So I wanted to share it with everybody and possibly save you from what I'm going through. And that involves the premium charge shot. So I'll start there. So this model, number one, looks really cool. You can see the cool iridescent effect that's on the plastic. But there's a big problem with it that I'm experiencing, and that is that it's starting to peel off in places. I don't know if you can see that right on his shoulder. Yeah, you see how it's starting to peel right there? There's also a spot on his helmet. Oh, it's on the other side. Yeah, you can see it right there. So the coating's just peeling off, and I've barely touched this figure. I just got them. I just put them together, and it must have rubbed off when I was actually assembling the figure itself. So that's pretty bad quality if the coating can just peel off when putting the figure together. Likely what I'm going to have to do now is it's going to bug me, even though you can barely see it. It's also pretty bad on his back shoulder, that same shoulder. I don't know if it was just that particular tree that the coating didn't adhere well to the plastic or what, but it bugs me. So what I'm likely going to be doing is I'm going to be stripping all the coating off using acetone or some just paint remover quick. And I'm likely going to be painting this using an airbrush, using a blue chrome, probably the Alclad candy coats or something like that, and then maybe adding a ghost pearl over top to get the purple reflection back. I know it won't look the same, but at least it'll all look the same and probably be more durable, so I can actually touch the figure and not be worried about the paint peeling off. It really is a bummer because I bought these because I collected all the old Bandai Mega Armor figures, and that's why I was excited about these being newer and I'd actually have a chance to get all of them before they got so crazy expensive and hard to find. But if this is going to be the continued quality of any special or any kind of shiny coating ones, I totally will not be getting them because it's just not worth the, what are these, $65 about for each one? It's just not worth it to have bad quality coatings. So overall, just with the figure itself, the model goes together really easily. If you've ever done a model before, these will be no problem for you at all. And even if you haven't, if you buy yourself a good quality nipper, these are easy to put together and it'll be no problem for you whatsoever. They're extremely posable. I haven't been having the issues with shoulders that people have been having. The shoulders are very movable, at least for me. They are a little stiff, but I mean, you saw that. I did that with one hand and it bent fine. Bend it back up all with one hand, no problem. I think some of that has to do with how you actually put the figure together. If you take time on that particular joint, sanding it properly, make sure it fits together and it's not too tight, you'll have a much better time. So just take your time when it comes to the shoulder joints, make sure it fits together properly. It should be fine. I've actually never even pulled their shoulder joints out before, like other videos are showing where they just pop out the back. I think the reason for that is the other people that have these models, they might not be putting the shoulder joints together properly and pushing them all the way down. You'll hear a satisfying click when the internal part right there, that gray part in his armpit, when that part gets pushed down onto the peg, you'll hear a click, and it takes quite a bit of force to push it down. I actually had to use a small pliers to get it to fully seat, and once it's clicked in there, I don't think you're going to be able to get it out without breaking the figure or that plastic nub. So it's pretty much in there for good. Final thoughts. Definitely the regular one is worth the money. I wish the charge shot one held up better. If you're really careful putting it together and you didn't have any of the plastic coating peel off, it'd look a lot better, but unfortunately that's not the case with mine, so I'm going to be doing a custom paint job on it just for fun, and I'll probably post back when I eventually do that. That's about all I have for this video, so sorry this is the lowest production YouTube video you've ever seen, but I hope anybody that was on the fence or just wanted to see these two figures next to each other, that's how they compare. Yeah, if you're a diehard Megaman fan like me, you probably bought both of them anyway already. But if you're thinking about it or you just want one, I would totally recommend just getting the normal one, especially if you're going to actually display it and play around with it and you don't want to deal with paint or anything like that. I would totally get the normal one. This figure will probably last just as long as the Bandai ones have. I mean, it's been 20 years since those have come out. So, yeah. Thank you for your time.